Welcome to Blowing Solutions Wide Open, where we're talking about all things spiritual as well as creating new systems in the area of healthcare, finance, government, education, and new environmental practices. My name is Addie Halkin. Thank you for being with me. If you think that you have things to share or any ideas in any of the areas I just mentioned, please feel free to email me at blowingsolutionswideopen@gmail.com, or you can put the word guest in the comment section, and I would love to talk to you and potentially have you come on here and share what you know. If you're not somebody that really digs being on a video, you can certainly do that in the audio format. Or if you just don't want any part of any of those things, I completely understand. Go ahead and leave information that you have in the comment section of this video. I'm not sure currently if the comment section is taking links. If you want to leave links, I'm still kind of looking into that. But if I can get the settings right and get it to work so that you can leave links, I'd love to see that too, as far as links to information you have or things that you think would be helpful to people. Also, if you have ideas around making the planet better or helping humanity in areas that I didn't mention, I'm also very open to that. Again, this channel is it's very open and it's about connecting and it's about more quickly moving things forward by talking to each other, because that is a very powerful method to bring change. So anyway, also please feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, all those things if you want to see more content or you have an interest in getting out alternative information to more people. So anyway, today I want to talk about yet another download I had today. They've been appearing out of nowhere a lot lately. I guess that's a good thing, but often they appear to me in kind of like a conversational format. And I was having a little bit of a talk in my head with myself in the kitchen today. And what it was initially about was I have watched a couple podcasts on Robert Kennedy Jr., the independent candidate that was running for president. And he's made some podcasts since he kind of uh, partially suspended his campaign. And the more I learn about him, the more I like him, the more that I can see, kind of why he's doing some of the things he's doing. And the more I have learned about, you know, I have a suspicion this guy is some kind of star seed. And for those of you who don't know kind of what a star seed is, I won't get too much into it, but it has to do with a person that comes to the planet. There's millions of them now here on this planet, which is, I think, the biggest reason things are shifting. But it's a person that comes to this planet from a higher frequency. So they agree to come here, even though they're a higher frequency and they know the risks and they know that it can be hard. And it usually is for starseed types because their energy isn't matching up with the 3D very well. And they often tend to get a little bit beaten up by the 3D. And so I see that in him. I see, I was kind of talking to myself and spirit and saying, this is a real shame. I mean, I can see very clearly and feel very clearly he is worlds beyond these two candidates running in the two-party system right now. You can't even compare the energy, let alone the experience and the knowledge. So I'm just, sitting there feeling kind of disappointed because he's censored at every turn he takes. And I'm going to do a separate video on all of this, in regards to Robert Kennedy. But um, I was kind of feeling like I'm kind of confused at this point because for months on end, I have been feeling like kind of two different things. I've been feeling like something different is happening with this election period. And at the same time, what I'm seeing in the media, well, not that I watch the media, but what I'm seeing out of a lot of people and, online and things like that are just, business as usual. It looks to be like, one of the two-party candidates is going to be elected in. And so I was feeling kind of confused. And that's when Spirit kind of jumped in and really started having a conversation with me. And I love when they do this because it always brings some kind of clarity. And they said to me, what if both things are happening? And I said, what do you mean? And they said, what if, 3D is going on as it always has. And yes, one of those candidates is going to be elected. But at the same time, what if there is something different happening? And they said, the chances of 3D just being eliminated when it's had, the momentum of this planet forever right now is not that those chances aren't great. So most likely one of those two candidates are going to get in. But what if those of you who have transitioned to the 5D or are going to transition to the 5D, what if something different is happening with you? They said to me, um, you need to give up the control of trying to see the physical evidence of this shift or this unique thing that's going to happen. And that's when I really kind of got it. They said, those of you who are transitioning, you're going to have to rely more on your energy. You're going to have to rely on turning your attention away from the two-party system and what's going on the planet. And that's how you're going to create your new leadership. They said, yeah, you're going to be aware of, the business as usual on the 3D, but your experiences can potentially really have nothing to do with that. You can potentially be so powerful in your turning away from this system that you create something very new. You create your own leadership. And they said that leadership is going to consist of all of you having some kind of a stake in leadership because everybody has something to teach. Everybody has something that they can take the lead on. They said that you can, basically ask Kennedy to be, you can lean on Kennedy as far as leadership in the 5D because he is not a 3D person. He's a 5D person. That's why he's being kicked out of the 3D. That's why he, um, probably, I mean, maybe something unique will happen there, but doesn't sound like it from what I'm hearing from source. And so, I know this sounds very wooey and floaty, and it is. It is. It's a little hard to understand, but when they said to me, you need to give up trying to see the physical evidence of this, that's when I really went, okay, okay, this is really those of us who are transitioning, we are just going to have to do the work around relying on energy, relying on looking towards the future of what we want. They said that's how you will eventually manifest the physical thing that you're looking for. But right now, you're going to have to find a way to be satisfied with the energetic reality of finding new leadership on the planet, and then live from that place. Live from the place of it as if it already has happened, that you've shifted the leadership on the planet. And so I thought that was really kind of a clarifying message. I hope that that kind of makes some kind of sense to you. I know that I can't be the only person that's kind of confused by this because I do hear people speaking around, um, well, something's going to happen and the election isn't going to happen and things like that. So I think that there's a lot of us that are feeling like something different is going to happen, but it may be at this point, it may just be in kind of a consciousness state, in kind of a energetic state. And, we are in an age now where we get to start to kind of like, be more satisfied with that because eventually that's how you change things into like a whole physical reality. But for now, it's more energetic. So anyhow, hope that you find some clarity in that, and I'll catch you on another video. Thanks for listening. Take care.